welcome back to the Finca. We've had a few cold days. We had a frost again last night, but the next couple of days now is forecast to be a little bit warmer. The sun's shining, the layers are slowly coming off. I want to try and get this sill built. I've got some stones there, need a bit of modification, and get this reveal built, and then all that remains then is just the pointing. So let's crack on. Starting with the sill, I've got this one which will go nicely in there. I've just got a little pointy bit on this stone underneath which I want to take off just so it'll come down a little bit. It needs to be lower so any water that hits it will run off. And I've got this one and I'm hoping is going to go in there. I think this just needs a little modification, a little bit taken off that way. You can see the way the veins run in the stone. It should just come off, but we'll see. We'll have a go. So get the hammer out. So all I want to do is take this pointy bit off here. I'm probably going to dislodge the stone when I do it. It's not a problem, I can always put it back. I'm just going to use a little chisel with the hammer just to try and get that bit off. So let's have a go. There we go, it's loose. Just what we expected though. No problem. Might be easy to just take it out now and do it and put it back in a minute. Go. Pretty good, that'll sit nicely in there. Just this other one now. It's just a little tiny bit. There we go, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to just sit there under its own weight, so the mortar's not really holding it in, it's just stopping the drafts coming through. This one already does, it's just not quite where I want it to be. So I think I'm going to get a mix on and at least get these set in place and then have a look at the mess that is that side. layers are still coming off. So that's the main one set in. I'm going to let them go off a little bit and then see if I can find some stuff to fill in. There's inevitable little gaps at the back here, but not too dramatic. But that's the bulk of that done. Now the next challenge is finding stones that are going to fit up this side, because I need some really thin ones, and they are few and far between because we've used every one for the miles around. So I'm going to have a look what I can see while that's giving that a bit of time to set a little bit. After about an hour of chipping and cutting and whatever, I've got a nice corner one there, one to go in behind it, bits to fill in the sill over there. I can't see if that's coming out, it's so bright, the reflection. Get a mix on and get them set in place. All I've got to do then is this little bit further up. Wonderful. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to break off the wall around the back of the house. I don't know if you can hear me at all. It's a howling with an icy wind. It's nice on the front in the sun. But we've got a bit of a problem with our hens. We've seen a few months ago, a while ago, we had 2 ring-necked doves that used to come. We didn't mind them. Now we've got about 40 pigeons that are in here every morning. Well, eating the hens' food, not to mention a full flock of sparrows as well. So what we want to try and do, what we need to do, is put some sort of roof on this, which will also act as a further deterrent for the fox. So it's bitterly cold. It's not the best day to be doing it, but we need to do something, especially if there's any bird flu about. We don't want them coming into contact with our hens either. So needs must. Mine's in. Yours is in.
I'm in.
Just hold it for a second.
Yeah.
Whoop. Should be alright. Right, good. We figured that out. That was the objective of today. Basically, it's just 40mm waste pipe, evacuation pipe. It's quite a thick wall. It's strong enough. We're going to cover the whole thing in chicken wire. It's going to take just over a full roll. A full roll weighs 3 kilos, so the weight's not an issue. The wind's not an issue because it'll pass straight through it. So now we know how we're going to do it. Just a straight A-frame. We're going to put a ridge on it, couple more braces further along, cover it over, happy days, easy and cheap. What we're going to do at the back, not sure, similar, but it tapers into a point. So that's that. I can get all this worked out exactly what I need. We can go and get it. In the meantime, I'm going to have a bit of lunch and then I'm going to carry on with my window reveal. It's crazy weather we got here. 1 minute in a t-shirt, one day in a t-shirt, the next day a big jacket. It's coming along, got quite a few in. A couple more here ready. I'm going to get them done. Go and light the fire. Getting a bit unstable up there, so I'm just going to fill this big hole in. Oh, if I can get my stone. My hands are freezing. I've had enough. I want to go in and get warm. Get what I can in here. It makes that a bit easier for the future. So there we go. This side's pretty much done by the top. Sill's all done, just needs pointing. That stone is to go in up here, but it's getting a bit, they're getting a bit heavy. This bottom one's starting to sag a bit. If I put any more weight on up here, my hands are freezing. It's no fun. Can't concentrate when you're suffering. So I'm going to leave it. Go and get warm. Back inside. Can't feel my fingers. Can't concentrate when you're that cold. It's no fun. It should be at least a bit of fun. So I'm going to end the video there. We've had a good do. We've figured out what we're going to do with the hen run, with the chicken run. The wall's nearly done, those reveals are nearly done. We always get delays on things. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks to everyone that supported the channel, especially our Patreons, and we'll see you all on the next one.